Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Davis and I wanted to show you how I grew an Instagram account from 0 followers to 20,000 followers and how I've actually made a little bit of money from it through sponsors and through ads and how you can too. So I'm gonna show you how I did it. So one day I was just browsing Instagram and I came across a couple meme pages like we all do and I thought they were hilarious. And then I thought to myself, I could do this too. This looks really fun. And so that's exactly what I did. I created the page, I came up with some content ideas and I made a couple memes and I got maybe 1 or 2 likes. And so I followed a couple of my friends and family, and so at this point I had about 50 to maybe 100 followers, and I wanted to get more just so I could see basically how funny I am and how much people actually like my content. And so I started to do the follow for a follow method. And I don't know why, but people say this is not recommended for growing an Instagram page, but it worked for me. So I figured out my target audience and I basically just followed everyone that I think would be in my audience and would enjoy my content and think it's funny. And so I just basically followed about 300 people a day until I had about 2,500 followers. And because I already had memes on the account, because I already had content and it was like pretty funny stuff, I had about 50% retention when it comes to the follow for follow. So every time I would follow someone, I would get a follow back 50% of the time. So this method actually does work, but only, in my opinion, only works if you have solid content that's valuable for someone. If it's entertaining, if they like the product, if they like who you are, it'll work. And so at this point, like I said, I had about 2,500 followers, but I was following over 5,000 people. And so I was pretty much done with the follow for follow method, but I was able to establish an audience. And at that point, I was just focusing on making funny content. And from there, I was starting to slowly scale a little bit more. I was getting more followers as people were sharing my memes, seeing them on the Explore page, and liking my posts. And then right around 10,000 followers is when I started to get people to reach out to me and say things like, hey, can I promote something on your page, on your story, or on your timeline? And so I started to charge around $15 per post, but I only wanted to do story posts because they disappear after 24 hours. And so, like I said, I would charge about $15 per post, and I had about 1 person a week reach out to me. So I was making about $15 per week. This is just from posting something on a story. So $15 for about maybe 10 minutes of work. And that was every single week. So I was making passive income. So it ended up being a win-win for me because I enjoy making memes and then people were reaching out to me to create ads for them, which was also fun because I learned a new skill that way. So I'm actually going to pull up the page here. It's called Molly Mormon Memes on Instagram. It's got 19.2 thousand followers and it's making fun of like the Utah/Mormon culture. There's a lot of Mormons in Utah. And of course, I know like the humor and a lot of it's just kind of like inside jokes, I guess. So you probably won't understand the humor, but maybe you will with some of these. So this one is me and the boys in the church parking lot when it finally snows. So just drifting around when it snows. It snows here in Utah. Or this one, the story of Noah's Ark. Noah bringing fish onto the ark so they won't drown. It's like a fish in this weird container thing. So it's kind of quirky, not super funny, but I mean, 19,000 people think it is.
Well, you know me, I love to laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
Another really cool feature that Instagram has that allows you to grow your page is this boosting feature. It's like a marketing tool that allows more people to see your posts, to see your page, and it's really cool. So what I like about it is this, you can set your goals. So you can have more profile visits, more website visits, or more messages. I usually do just more profile visits. And then the next part's really cool too. So it allows you to define your audience. You can pick who you want to see it, or you can allow Instagram to do it for you. That's normally what I do since I know that they're professional and they can find my audience that way. So the next part is really awesome as well. So you can choose your budget. So I don't know how many people know about this feature or this tool, but you can spend $30 over 6 days and get up to 7,000 people just viewing your profile. Or you can completely max it out if you want and spend $1,000 a day for 30 days and get 7.3 million people viewing your profile. So if you have like a business page, I think this is a great way to get more exposure, to not only grow your page, but to also see traffic go to your website as well. I also think this is why we see so many influencers grow so fast, is because they're already getting ad revenue, they're doing promotions for companies, but then they're also reinvesting all that back into Instagram in the way that I just showed. So I think if they're making $5,000 to $10,000 a month, they're probably reinvesting 1,000 of it back into Instagram promotion to help them grow and to get the ball rolling and to become more exponential. This might be for another video, but I also think that's the reason why so many people, especially the most mediocre people, becoming influencers on Instagram, because they're willing to spend the money on promotion and making a brand out of themselves. So I might make a video just on that, but that's for another day, like I said. But the point is that that is also an option to grow on Instagram and help your page get, 1,000 followers, but you don't have to spend the money. You can do it all organically. Mine was about 98% organic growth to get those 20,000 followers, but I did spend about $30 or so on that promotion, and I got about 1,000 followers that way. So it really depends on what you want to do, but it's possible to grow to about 10 to 20,000 followers completely organically. So that's how I did it, guys. I did the follow for follow method, and then I did a little bit of promotion to help me get to those 20,000 followers. But I think the key here is focusing on making entertaining content or valuable content, and then obviously consistently uploading, kind of like how it is with YouTube. That's how you become successful, is making things that people actually want to look at and want to see, and actually putting effort into pleasing your audience and giving them exactly what they are wanting to see. If you haven't noticed, I'm a very, very small YouTube channel. I've figured out how to grow on Instagram, but I haven't really figured out how to grow on YouTube. So if you're feeling extra generous, guys, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you like supporting the underdog. And then also, if you like my videos, then tap the like button, of course, and I will hopefully catch you guys next time. So I will see you later.